Not hitting depth is a very common issue I see amongst powerlifters, but there is many ways to fix it. In today's video, I'm going to be going over the 5 best ways to help you hit depth. Getting straight into it now with number 1, we have toe angle. If you have very straightforward toes when you squat, it's going to force your hips into an internal rotation bias, which basically just means you're going to have less mobility at your hips. This is going to be especially apparent if you're in those heavier weight classes around 105, 120 and 120 plus, as it may already be a slight struggle for you to hit depth in the first place. So the fix to this is to turn your toes out ever so slightly to put your hips into an external rotation bias, and this is going to allow for more mobility at your hips. Now, getting into number 2, if you have a very close stance, it's going to limit the mobility at your hips and it's going to be harder to hit depth. And same as in the first one, if you are in those heavier weight classes, this is going to affect you even more. So the fix to this will be to just widen your stance ever so slightly to allow yourself to have more mobility at your hips and to help you hit depth easier. Moving on now, we have bar position. The most common bar positions that you'll see in powerlifting is going to be high bar and then low bar squats. But in some certain cases, you may see some low bar squats that are extremely low, and this may be limiting your depth. The issue with having the bar position very low is that the bar is going to start further back towards your heels and it's going to be away from the midfoot. And this is going to push your whole body backwards. And due to this, when you're squatting, you're going to have to lean forward a lot more to be able to get that bar over the middle of your foot, which is then going to cause your hips to shoot back prematurely at the start of the lift, which is going to make it very hard for you to hit depth. The fix to this is to try a higher bar position. Now, this does not mean go to high bar, but it does mean to just try a slightly higher position than you do already. If you have the bar below your rear delts, the next step would be to have it just on your rear delts and see if that allows you to go deeper when you squat. Number 4 is going to be using variations in your training to allow you to hit depth easier. More specifically, this is going to be a movement constraint. A movement constraint is a variation that you put into your program to allow yourself to move in a certain way, which in this situation is going to be to get you to squat deeper. And the variation is going to be pause squats. To complete the pause squat, you're going to squat as normal, but once you get to depth, you're going to pause for 1 second and then go up as normal. This is going to be very helpful for lifters who are either inconsistent with their depth, they'll sometimes hit it 1 set and then they won't hit it the next time, or someone who is quote unquote scared to hit depth and always cuts it a little bit short. So by doing this variation, you can build confidence of being in that deeper position and build that muscle memory if sometimes you hit depth and sometimes you don't. This variation can either be used as a warm-up or a variation on a secondary day, whichever one fits best with your programming. Now, number 5, the final one is going to be footwear. The most common footwear you will see people wearing is flat shoes, so something like Converse or Advancus, or squat shoes. Plenty of people may be able to hit depth comfortably with flats, but there will be some people who are not able to. And that will be due to the reason that there's less forward knee travel when you are in flats, and it's going to be more hip dominant. So if you aren't as mobile at your hips, you will not be able to hit sufficient depth. So the fix for this is to use a heeled shoe. The benefit behind a heeled shoe is it increases dorsiflexion at your ankle, which is going to allow for more forward knee travel, which will make the squat less hip dominant and you will have a more upright squat, which in turn is going to allow you to hit depth easier. Now, if you guys found this video helpful, please leave a like and subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you guys in the next video.